is a great honor. Proud to serve my home community.
One of the things we hoped to do here was to make this a place where we could bring a nightlife back to Fort Lee.
Happy birthday, Fort Lee Library. Here's to many more. Congratulations.
After a nearly 30-year career, Chief Bendel walked out of police headquarters for the last time on June 1st. Taking his place as Chief of Police is Fort Lee native Matthew Hinsey.
My boyhood dream was to be a cameraman, as I'm staring at your cameraman. That obviously didn't pan out.
Police Chief for the Borough of Fort Lee Police Department.
Luckily for the residents of Fort Lee, Hinsey did not follow his childhood dream and decided instead to pursue a career in law enforcement and follow in the footsteps of his grandfather, John Tarabola, who served as the Chief of Police in Edgewater. I recently had the opportunity to sit down with Chief Hinsey and his new Deputy Chief, Stephen Gallagher, to talk about their priorities moving forward.
I don't think there's many communities in New Jersey like Fort Lee at all. It's got a big city feel to it, and sometimes we have big city problems. But at the end of the day, it's a suburban town with a close-knit community.
Traffic is always a major concern. Now we live at the foot of the world's busiest bridge, right? So traffic is always a concern. Pedestrian safety is always a concern.
We're trying to be more innovative about the pedestrian problem. It's a statewide problem. It's happening. They're on the rise everywhere, and we're looking to make it go down in Fort Lee. Obviously,
school safety is a concern. All of our officers have active shooter response training. We're all equipped with life-saving equipment. If God forbid something should happen, everyone's prepared and knows what they need to do in a situation like that.
What I did on the road 25 years ago as a new patrol officer is not what these officers are doing today. Some of it's the same, some of it's different. There's not much that we're doing that's new, but emphasis is being placed on different tasks.
Hinsey and Gallagher have worked together for a number of years in different roles and share similar goals and styles of leadership.
We're pretty much able to handle anything that gets thrown at us.
Fort Lee, they've always come to expect high-quality customer service and high-quality public safety. And we have a department that provides it.
Everyone here has a role and a responsibility to take, and we're proud to lead them and looking forward to the future and positive progression throughout my tenure as chief.
So excited were the words Mayor Mark Sokolich inscribed on a high beam of the Barrymore Film Center during a recent girder signing ceremony. The event was held to mark the halfway point in the construction of the project on the corner of Main Street and Park Avenue.
Our good wishes will resonate through this auditorium for decades to come.
We are so proud of this building, and after everything that's gone on in this town over the last 10 years of our rebuild, I think this will ultimately be the single most important thing that we do.
This is about the future and the history of not only Fort Lee, but the film industry. And if you look at that point, very iconic, it is pointing out to Los Angeles, where the industry went.
The people of Bergen County and really New Jersey are really going to be the benefactors of all of your work and the history that will continue to reside here.
The 260-seat cinema, film center, and archive dedicated to the borough's significant history as the birthplace of American film is expected to open its doors to visitors in early October 2020. The library is 100 years young, and Fort Lee certainly knows how to throw a party.
We are celebrating our 100th anniversary.
It's called An Evening in the Stacks, and as you can see, the Fort Lee Library has been miraculously transformed into a party place.
Happy 100th birthday, Fort Lee Library.
This is a lot of fun. It's a great venue.
Happy birthday, Fort Lee Library.
This is a big step and a happy occasion. I think tonight exceeded my expectations. I knew it would be a wonderful night, but the energy in this room is just amazing.
The children of the borough also helped celebrate the library's 100th birthday earlier in the month with a party of their own.
What's great about the library, it starts with a very young age here, and from youngest to senior citizen, you can enjoy it.
What started out as a small collection of books organized by the Mothers Club of School 1 in 1919 has now become not only a thriving learning center, but a popular social center as well. Thanks to a forward-thinking staff, a dedicated group of volunteers, and a supportive mayor and council, the Fort Lee Library has transformed itself and is now the hub of the community.
If we stopped doing everything in Fort Lee and only relied on the activities they did at the library, Fort Lee would still be one of the busiest towns in the state of New Jersey.
Moving forward, we're going to try and get the fundraising that we need to get our new building.
Plans are now in place for an expansion, a renovation, and an upgrade to the library. The project is expected to cost between $3 and $4 million.
We're hoping that the community will come and support us for our new building, and we've already have support from the council.
The mayor and council has agreed that they will match dollar for dollar any philanthropic gift to the library that's raised up to $1 million. So that is also shows the commitment that the mayor and council and the government of Fort Lee has to the library itself and to the citizens.
June was a busy month in the borough. The annual Fort Lee Arts and Music Festival, sponsored by the Mayor and Council and the Fort Lee Office of Cultural and Heritage Affairs, once again attracted a big crowd this year. There was something for everyone: food, crafts, art, live entertainment, motorcycles, and new this year, a zip line. If you missed this year's event, be sure to mark your calendars for next year. 500 runners and walkers came out this year for the 3rd annual Fort Lee PBA 5K to benefit the youth within Fort Lee. The event raised more than $22,000. PBA Local 245 would like to thank its main event sponsor, Dillon Steel, and all the gold and silver sponsors who helped make this year's event a huge success. That wraps up our show for June. Thanks for joining us again.